Good morning, everyone. It's 10:32. I think it's just about time to get this webinar started. Thanks so much for coming. We've got a bunch of attendees here live on Zoom. My name is Han. I'm the director and founder of Ringgit Plus, and welcome to Ringgit Plus's first exclusive webinar for SMEs in partnership with Maybank. We've got a great lineup today. The webinar is titled, Managing Today's COVID-19 Crisis with Lessons from Past Financial Crises. So I think, the great George Sanatite always said, like, if we don't learn from history, we're doomed to repeat it. So, before we start, maybe a quick shout out to Maybank, our partners for this webinar. Thanks so much. They've done two things. One is been very gracious to give us a lot of support in terms of the content, as well as provide with us Mr. Jason Wong, MD of Maybank Business Banking. Thanks for joining us.
Thank you.
Yeah, so shout out to our partners. We've got a great lineup today, but I'll just quickly introduce them before I pass it to themselves, to each of them. Three captains of industry across industries. We've got Encik Zamir from GM Peladang Sdn Bhd in the agriculture industry. We've got Encik Wan Syari from WSF Tours, Travel and Tours Sdn Bhd, obviously in the travel and tourism industry. And we've got obviously CC Puan, formerly of Green Packet, currently with Keeper Pay, needs no introduction, but we'll give it to him anyway. Maybe before we get started, we will do a quick introduction. Before I do that though, just want to let everyone know in this webinar, we will be trying to be a bit engaging. So there will be polls we'll be shooting out there to all attendees on Zoom. Please do participate in the polls. We'd love to know more about you, about your business, and how we can make this webinar more engaging and help answer whatever questions you have and whatever you're feedbacking to us based on the polls. Without much further ado, maybe what I'll do is I'll pass to Encik Zamir first to briefly introduce his business, or what it's all about, and before Encik Wan Syari and then CC Puan. So, Zamir?
Yes. Okay, let me first. Okay, first of all, thank you, Mr. Han and Ringgit Plus to invited me, and also hello to all the panelists and their audience, the participants, the attendees who joined this our session. My name is Muhammad Zamir Ghazali. I was situated in Terengganu. My company is GM Peladang Sdn Bhd, which is we are focused in the agriculture industries. But the most of our business focusing in the what we call it cash crop production. We are not in the commodity production like plant, palm oil or the rubber. No. So we are more focused to the cash crop, such as vegetables and the fruits too. So since now we are operated, I think we are started from 2004. We are one of the agriculture company which is accredited by the MOA, Ministry of Agriculture. We have the accreditation, what is called MyGAP, Malaysia Good Agriculture Practice, which means we are the one of the company who obey to the SOP and everything, what we call it Amalan Ladang Baik in Malaysia. Our business too, nowadays we have also around 10 employees, which is taking care of our farm production, marketing, delivery, promotion, and administration. We are diversify our business now, not only in the farm production lines, but also as an agriculture technology provider, contract farming. We have some of farmers who planting under our system. Pendidikan Kemahiran Malaysia, which is provided the training system for the students, and also we are doing some of the agro-tourism. So that is our focus in the business, but mostly we are using the technique what we call it fertigation system. It's the one of the technique in hydroponic system, which is can planting the vegetables and also the fruits too. So that's all for the first beginning. Yeah.
Well, thanks for that. I think food security is a key point of focus on this time. So thanks so much for your service to the nation.
Yes.
Encik Wan Syari, over to you. Everyone's keen to hear more about your business.
Good morning. Welcome. Thank you very much, Mr. Han. Welcome to other panelists. My name is Ms. Wan Shairi Wan Ahmad. I'm the director of WSF Travel. Our business actually, we divide to 3 sections. The first one, we are inbound tour operator, bringing tourists from overseas, from all over the world. 80% are from ASEAN and others, and 20% are domestic and also corporate Malaysian. That is our one angle. Number 2, we have actually F&B. We have our own restaurant, call it Gemalai Groups. And we actually serving also F&B to tourists from overseas. And number 3, we also doing online booking engine called speedybook.com. These are the online travel agent booking for all hotel only for Malaysian. We operating since 2009. So far, we have about 13 to 15 of our staff in travel side. And from the online, we have about 5 teams. And from the F&B, we have about 10%. That is all we operating, mainly for tourist industry. That's all. Thank you.
No, thanks for that. I think everyone's very keen to hear more about how the tourism industry and F&B industry is doing.
Yeah.
How we can get out of this.
Now we have our own coaches. We have our own coaches. We have our own fleets now. We have about 8 fleets, tourists to handle group from all the way from Thailand up to go down to Singapore, and also covering the whole of Malaysia.
Yeah. Okay, thanks for that, Wan Shairi. Lastly, CC, why don't you just give a brief introduction about yourself and your business?
All right. Thank you, Han. Thanks for having me here. And great to be here with all the other panel members. I founded Green Packet in Silicon Valley actually back in year 2000 as a software company. And then we also developed broadband devices and selling to the telco worldwide. And after sold the controlling stake of T1 to Telekom Malaysia in 2015, now we venture into our new digital services pillar. About 3 years ago, it's really a whole new startup ecosystem that we built from scratch under the Share Keeper brand. In the ecosystem, actually, we have e-wallet, payment gateway, white label e-wallet in the fintech space, and we also have Keeper brand in the PropTech, including the AI, license plate recognition, parking, and also property management. And just very recently, we also launched the what we call internally war campaign, campaign that served as a call out to get Malaysians to embrace the new norms